was thinking they were going to bring him in here because Mississippi State's locker room is right there. A couple of quick reminders before we get underway with press conference with Coach Turner Thorne is, first of all, please make sure that your cell phones are on silent. There's no flash photography allowed during the press conference, and there's no video allowed to be taken during the press conference. If you want to access the video feed, the folks from Hammond can help you access that or tell you where to find the link here after the press conference. We'll bring a microphone around for questions, and then we do ask that you say your name and affiliation before each question you ask. That's not so much for the people in the dais, but for the transcribers from ASAP Sports, since they're working remotely. That'll help them to come up with a cleaner transcription. Okay, this is our 1225 press conference, Arizona State. With us right now is head coach Charlie Turner Thorne. Coach, first of all, congratulations for making it this far, and open it up for your opening statement.
Sure. Thank you, Blake. Well, we're obviously very excited to be here, but I guess I would just say we're not surprised. I mean, we definitely have had a great season, and we have a team that's played toe-to-toe with the best teams in the country consistently from November till March, really. So, I'm proud of this team, and the exciting thing for us this year is that we do have all these games under our belt. And we played Mississippi State last year, so a lot of familiarity with what it takes. And for us, it's going to take a lot more efficiency on both sides of the ball than our first two games, but we're capable of doing that.
Go ahead and open it up for questions.
Hi, Jeff Metcalf, Arizona Republic. You were talking the other day about trying to find a championship offense to match your championship defense. Can you just talk a little more about what that would look like if your team can reach that championship offense?
Yeah, I mean, just I guess in general terms, Jeff, it would just be getting the best shot every time down, and just just shooting, kind of what I just alluded to, like efficiency. I mean, we at times in games we get the shots we want, we just don't quite knock them down, and that's what we need. We just need to get the shots that we want, which against Mississippi State, I mean they're a very stingy defense, but for the most part we've got 5 scorers on the floor at all times. And I talked about this a little bit after the Miami game, is not trying to, with Courtney and Kiana and Robbie, like just, okay, we got to get your shots, just, letting it happen. And if obviously Jamie Rudin can score, but, Sophia, whoever else is in the game, Riley gets open look, that everybody's ready to step up and score. And we're going to need that. We're going to need everybody to be kind of taking turns. Like I kind of joked, if Kiana wants to go for 30, that's great. But, I think realistically, we need our bench to step up again. And, we need to have a real balanced attack. That's as much as I'm going to say.
Ken Go with the Oregonian. A lot of Pac-12 teams still alive in this tournament. What do you think that says about sort of where the conference is, and how pleased are you to see that?
Very pleased, and again, not surprised at all. And I've said, and I think a lot of our conference coaches have felt, because we've played tough schedules in the preseason, that top to bottom, we've been the most dominant conference in the country all year long, and I think that's just playing out right now, and I'm not surprised at all. Super happy for our conference, and it's going to be fun to see, how everything plays out and how well our 5 Sweet 16 teams do the rest of the way.
Travis Fossing from Kello TV in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. How has Kiana been able to elevate her game over the last couple of years? I mean, she's really grown year after year and seems to be, doing outstanding this season.
Absolutely. Thank you. Just by hard work, really. This season, last year, all-conference player, stepped up for us. wasn't like, kind of had a great game and then would kind of have a quiet game and have a great game. And so then going into her senior year, we said, hey, that's not going to cut it this year. Every game, we need you locked in and being your honey badger self, looking to score. And, she just got in with our assistant Angie Nelp a lot, just did a lot of individual offensive work, watched film. I feel like she just really, was more like a pro this year in terms of her approach of, okay, how am I going to score and keeping up on her individual workouts. And she's very limited, I just want to say, like, she had that horrible knee injury her senior year in high school. And so the reason she isn't this role player that developed. She was a star when we signed her, but it took us about a year and a half to get her fully healthy and able to manage that knee. And that's what we've done, I think, really well. Diana Padilla, my trainer, everything, have done that really well because she is kind of limited with practice and stuff, but yet she still works so hard to make sure she's prepared to, on both sides of the ball. She's a great defensive player. I mean, she led our team in steals and plays both sides of the ball.
Sue Fair with Women's Hoops World. Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Sue.
Arizona State did surprise some people by showing up in the Sweet 16. So I'm going to cram all my questions in here. Why do you think the Sun Devils are underestimated? And can you tell us a little bit about how the team grew this year and in what ways? And then how are you able to get the most out of your players, which you seem to do every single year?
Okay, wow. All right. So, well, I don't know. I think if you're preparing to play us, you don't underestimate us. But I think maybe around the country, if you're not paying attention, maybe you do. And I appreciate that. I think this team has grown. We had high expectations coming in. We had a good preseason, right there, knocking off a couple top 5 teams. And, we have experience. We have depth. All returners back with some great freshmen. But probably, just a little more inconsistent than we wanted to be in the Pac-12. Welcome to the Pac-12. Game in and game out, like having to have your A game every single week is just brutal, And I think just slowed by, like everybody, people not fully healthy and stuff like that through different stretches. But I don't credit myself. I credit this team for being where they're at right now. I mean, they're totally selfless. They have not made it about me the entire year, and I think that allows you to get better and allows you to pull together. And when you're shooting 30-some%, end up in the Sweet 16 somehow, some way, because you're tough and gritty and you got a pretty good defense.
I'm Natalie Weiner with SB Nation. I was just wondering, in the tournament so far, is there any moment that really stands out to you as showing, like, this is what my team can do? Like, in the game so far where you were like, okay, this is all clicking and this is what I want to see going forward?
Well, I think in the Miami game, obviously, just the final 2 defensive stops were huge, but also just the bench scoring. Iris, not known for her 3-point shooting, just drains a 3 and gets a tip in, and Jamie Rudin comes in off the bench in the 4th quarter and hits a couple of threes. And I just think, maybe not so much one moment, but just sort of, all. I think that really just characterizes our team. Timely scoring from, just next woman up. Okay, hey, we just need someone to step up here. And when we've been at our best when we play that way. And then always just having confidence that we can get a stop.
Hi, Jeff Metcalf, Arizona Republic. The Cancun game, you were talking about how Howard has kind of filled in the role for Vivian's. But how do you see Mississippi State now compared to the team that you faced a year or so ago?
I think McCowan is better. She has just continued to grow and get better and better as a player. Give her and, Vic a lot of credit and their coaching staff, mainly, obviously, McCowan. And Howard, she's a little different from Vivian's, but she's playing that same role. I mean, she's All-American 3-level scorer who she might be a little more dynamic rebounder, to be honest. And then, again, they've continued to grow the players in their program, much like we do. and you think, oh, they graduated this player, uh-oh, and then whoops, that next player just steps in, and they're every bit as good every single year. I think we both have team programs like that, and they've done that really well. So they're very similar. They're pressing, they're pressuring, they're running dribble drive, and they're running their sets for their specific scores at any given point. So. I don't know, because I'll probably know after we play them. I thought they had the veterans and Williams and Schaefer in the backcourt, but I'm watching them, and they got 4 seniors out there, so they still have great veterans that are doing all those same things. Just playing tenacious pressure defense, and they're just really good at knowing who they are. They know who they are. They know what their role is. They play it really well. Each person knows how they're supposed to score. They look for each other, or they take turns, I think, doing that role very, very well. And we thought UCLA and Oregon rebound well, but whew. I mean, I think they're all those teams are in that category where it's just like, okay, wow, it's going to be a team rebounding effort for sure.
Jeff Metcalf. I have one more question for you on the idea of kind of a super regional concept of everyone going to Las Vegas. They're going to have a big crowd here. They said over 11,000. But what do you think of the super regional idea now, having been to Vegas for the Pac-12 tournament?
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. I've talked to Debbie Antonelli at length about that, because she was she originated. I think it really started with her, and I think everybody in this room knows who Debbie is, and I love the idea. I absolutely love the idea. I think it would be amazing for our game to build equity in Vegas, a place that's a destination where a lot of people want to go, and have all those teams there, bringing their fans, having a place where maybe you could even recruit people within the community and surrounding areas like women's basketball. I absolutely love it. I mean, I've been doing this, been at ASU 22 years, 30 years in Division I college coaching, and we keep moving backwards. We can't play on neutral sites. We can't do this because we're not filling the stands. Well, I don't know. I'll go on record. I don't care. I'm old. It doesn't matter. But no, I mean, that would sell out. I mean, that would be unbelievable. I mean, the turnout. I mean, it's just kind of, to me, a no-brainer. And now that legislation's changed in terms of the NCAA bylaws with gambling, I really hope that we're looking at it, because I think it would be unbelievable for our game and for the NCAA tournament.
We have time for a couple more questions. But if I don't see any other questions, Coach, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck tomorrow against Mississippi State.
Thank you. Thank you.
Arizona State players will be in for their availability at 12:45. before we get started, just again, a couple of reminders. Again, no flash photography. Please have your cell phones on silent, and no video can be taken of the press conference. If you do want video to be able to run for your media, we can set you up with what you need to access that afterwards. Reminder, we will bring a microphone around for you to ask questions. Please give your name and affiliation before you give a question each time. That helps the staff that's transcribing the press conference. And if you want to, please address the specific player in asking your question. If you want a question addressed to all three players, please make sure to address it to a specific player first, and then we'll make sure that each player has a chance to answer that question. All right, we'll get going. Players from Arizona State University. Nearest to me is Sophia Alenga, Kiana Ibis, and Courtney Etmark. Congratulations on making it this far, and at this time we'll go ahead and open it up for questions.
Sam Fakar, Kai News. Will be for all three of you, but Courtney, if you want to start, I know you touched on Monday, but what does it mean for you guys to make it to the Sweet 16 for Charlie, and just talk about the impact she has had on all three of your careers?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously really great to be here. Really happy for our team and for our entire coaching staff, especially Charlie. She works so hard. She watches more film than any coach in the country. She always has us prepared. And so I'm just really happy that her hard work has paid off and that we're able to get here for her.
Sorry. Just like Courtney said, just being able to, make it like this far for her means a lot, especially for our team, and because we know how hard she works. We know how hard all the coaches work, and just being able to, like I said, make it this far, it means a lot.
Sophia?
Yes, this is really awesome for her, especially because at the beginning of season when we were doing summer training, she always been saying that she believed in hers and she believed that we can go as far as we are today.
Hi, Jeff Metcalf, Arizona Republic. You guys played Mississippi State in Cancun, and now you've studied their current team, which has some differences in personnel and whatnot. What do you remember about the game in Cancun, and then what do you see differently about the team they are today?
Gianna, you want to take that question?
I just remember them being a really great team, offensively and defensively. Definitely, they play pressure defense, so it was kind of hard for us. And I just remember it was a really close game, and we knew that it was just a battle of possessions, and that's what it possibly could be tomorrow as well. Hi, Sue Favor, Women's Hoops World. Can you describe, anybody who wants to answer the question, can you describe how you've grown this year, and then how Coach Charlie is able to bring you along the way she does? I know she's a tremendous personality and a tremendous motivator, but I know some people across the country might not know that. Maybe you could talk a little bit about how she's able to do that.
Who wants to answer that? Okay, Courtney?
Yeah, I think during this season, how we've grown is, early off we played Baylor, we played Louisville, really close one-possession games, and came up short. And I think that was because, we didn't go every possession the way that we should have. And we kind of took a quarter off in each of those games. And I think now one of the biggest things is that we play for the entire 40 minutes. And if we do that, then we're going to be really, really hard to beat. And Charlie has definitely helped us be able to do that. And I think she's been able to do that by being on us in practice every single day, to not take a possession off in practice, because whatever happens in practice is what translates to the game. So Charlie's definitely motivating us, and it's definitely good for our team, because when we're playing for each other and we're playing for our coaches, we're not playing for ourselves, and that's when something really special can happen.
Gianna or Sophia, you want to answer that?
No.
Okay. Giving you an opportunity.
News. This one's for Sophia. So we've seen throughout this season, and especially against Miami as well, that the depth of this team is so strong, and obviously turned out with a great success. So how will the depth have to do in order to be successful tomorrow?
Just be ready. I think I think the depth and the bench, everybody in this team is ready because Charlie has always said that everybody has the opportunity to play. Everybody has to be ready. It's not the kind of team where we are only playing with 6 player or 5 player. It's very everybody, and going to practice. Everybody is getting reps. Everybody has the opportunity to just really work on what she expects from us. And I think everybody right now, especially the leader in the team, are making sure that we are all locked in and know exactly what we need to do.
Sam Carter, piggyback what Eliam said. Sophia, could you just describe the confidence level of the bench does have, considering you guys have made it this far?
We are just really excited, and we really do believe that we can go to the Final Four, and we really want to. So I think it's a lot of excitement in the bench, and even in the bench you can see the reaction. Like, we are so just into it. We are just like really into it, and really cheering for each other and making sure that we still have this connectiveness and everybody stay ready to just step up.
Jeff Metcalf, Arizona Republic. For Kiana and Sophia, it seems like all season long you're playing taller people, you're playing bigger people. And yet this keeps happening, and it's going to happen again tomorrow. So what are the key challenges to controlling a player like McCowan?
I definitely say the key challenges would be, just because she's so much taller than us, it would be just got to keep a body on her, honestly, because she can easily play over the top of us. So just being able to, being more aggressive, we just have to be more aggressive than her and the whole team, honestly. Yeah, that's definitely would say, yeah, just staying more aggressive is what we definitely need to do.
Sophia?
I agree with Kiana. I think we just really have the first minute of the game, just set the tone and play really, really physical with her, because I think that's something that can really bother her.
Travis Fossing from Kello TV in Sioux Falls, South Dakota for Kiana. Not to throw you in the Wayback Machine, but growing up at least until 8th grade in small town South Dakota, curious how that helped mold you as the player you are today.
When I lived in Emory, South Dakota, and I played 7th grade, I think, because it was a really small town. 7th grade, I could play on varsity and junior varsity. So I would play, I would always play against competition that was always more experienced. And I guess I would say that definitely everybody, because everybody in that town just, knew each other, supported each other. So I would just say all the support from all my friends and family that lived there, all my coaches that have coached me and helped me into the player I am today. I would say that really helped into, making me the player I am now.
And Courtney and Sophia, what makes Kiana a special player?
Courtney?
I think a lot of things. Definitely her scoring ability has really helped us this season. Putting the ball in the hoop, she does so many things for us. Especially even if she's not scoring, they're guarding her tighter, so that's opening things up for other people on the team. So definitely that.
Yes, I agree. Like, she's present in both parts of the court. I mean, this season she has been recognized as an offensive player for the Pac-12 and also defensive player. So she's just everywhere, like rebounding, scoring, and defense. Everybody can see she's just a complete player and really a key for our team. And as Courtney has said, like, she's a big threat, so everybody is kind of on her, and she's also giving open look for the player. So.
Hi, Jeff Metcalf. Courtney, because you've won 2 national championships, what do you think are the key things when you get to the Sweet 16 to try to win a regional to get to the Final Four? I mean, when you get to that level, what is the separation that gets you, to the Final Four?
first things first. It's easy to look ahead and be like, oh, so close to the Final Four. But I'd say, first of all, just taking it one game at a time. And so focusing on the present, and then within the game, taking it one possession at a time. And then just really emptying out. And I'd say the most important thing for us right now to get there is to play connected and really play together and leave it all on the floor, because if we do that, it's gonna be really great.
Brian Henson with the Argus Leader. Kiana, do you have any family still back in South Dakota? Do you go back and visit at all?
I go there. I go back every summer. Sometimes I go back for Christmas. I have an uncle, cousins that live there, so my grandpa still lives there. So I have a lot of people that still live there. It was actually funny because my freshman year in the NCAA tournament, our regional was in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So it's a bummer that we didn't get there, but I just knew I had a lot of people coming there, so it would have been awesome if we could have played there. But
do you see familiar names now with South Dakota State and South Dakota have been building their national profile? Do you see recognizable names, and what's it like for you to see your old hometown sort of building up that profile?
I mean, yeah, I definitely played with some players and played against some players. So, I think it's awesome to be able to also, like, South Dakota State's here as well. So I know a couple players on that team as well. I think it's amazing for them. I mean, they have a great program over there, and it's great to see them actually in the Sweet 16. Sorry, I couldn't say it. I was talking a little too fast. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So who do you remember from that South Dakota State team?
Tegan Larson. I actually played with her. I played on South Dakota attack team my junior year, and I think the end of my junior year and sophomore and junior year in high school. And we played on the same AAU team. So, and then also Riley Cassio Jensen. I played against her when I think she was at Bellevue East in Omaha, Nebraska, or something like that. But yeah, I played against her. So.
We've got time for a couple more questions. Right here in front. Second row.
Rick Cleveland, Mississippi Today in Jackson. Kiana, have you ever played against a bigger player than Tierra?
At Baylor, we played a 6'7". I think she's the same height, maybe, but yeah. I mean, she's a pretty big girl, so I think we've played against. It's just similar. So it's not really me, but. It'll be, I'll be switched on to her a couple times, but it's mostly Nene, and I think they do a really great job.
Any other questions? Seeing none, ladies, thank you so much for your time. We wish you the best of luck tomorrow against Mississippi State.
Thank you.
This conference will begin at 2:05 with the higher seed in the second game, the Oregon Ducks.